कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में इतना सा फर्क है, एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन की कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी कि एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन ही नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business from across the industry. Over the past 28 years, Franchise India has proudly helped thousands of investors find the right business opportunity and successfully start their entrepreneurial journey. Franchise India, as world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to make sure your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from an investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct connect with the founders, the key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of question which you may have related to the brand, the business, franchise, investment, growth, before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we are going to explore an exciting business opportunity with a fast-growing EV investment and fleet management brand called GBG EV. Founded in 2021, as Go Baby Go Cabs Private Limited and headquartered in Noida. The GBG EV is a fast-growing EV investment and fleet management company dedicated to transforming India's last-mile mobility ecosystem. Built on the vision of promoting sustainable transportation, the company connects investors and real electric vehicle assets, while providing the reliable, the cost-efficient EVs to deliver riders and the business. Today, GBG EV manages a rapidly expanding fleet of more than 2,500 electric two-wheelers, backed by the trust of 200 plus investors, making it one of the emerging players in India's EV mobility space. As we already know that India's electric mobility sector is witnessing unprecedented growth driven by the rapid expansion in e-commerce, the food delivery, the supportive government policies, and the shift towards the sustainable transportation. GBG EV offers entrepreneurs and investors a unique opportunity to participate in this high-growth industry through FOCO, the business model, franchise-owned, franchise-operated, where the brand manages the operation while the partners invest in the EV assets. So with a flexible investment option, recurring income potential, scalable hub and non-hub format, and end-to-end operational support, GBG EV enables investors to build the future-ready business while contributing to India's transition towards the cleaner and smarter mobility. To talk more about this, I'm joined with the founder himself. We have Akash Ali, who's the founder of this brand, along with my colleague. We have Krishna Kaushik, who is the head of strategy and consulting from Frankop. We have Mr. Ketan Dalal, comes with 25 years plus years of experience in automobile sector and also heading the business in Gujarat. We have Tanu Chauhan, who's the strategy consultant from Frankop. And we have Deepak Kumar, who is the business head from Chandigarh and takes care of that particular region, the business. Now, before I invite Akash to talk about the brand, the business, and the way forward plannings, I would like to inform all our viewers that in case if you would like to ask any questions related to the brand or the business, feel absolutely free to put it in the Q&A box, and we will take them once the formal presentation is over. Now, may I request Akash to take the lead? Let's start with a little bit of your introduction. How has been the journey so far? And then we will, run through the presentation. And for that, we have Suryansh, who's the head of marketing of this brand. Yeah. So Akash, yeah, over to you, please.
Thank you so much, guys, for introducing me. It was such a lovely introduction. And thank you so much, guys, all the panels for joining this webinar. So I'm telling you a little bit background about myself. Like I have done MBA from MET University, in 2016. After this, I moved to Dubai, where I'm working as a senior brand manager in Gap Incorporation. Gap is it's a fashion retail brand, and I'm leading in the Gulf region. There are four brands, one is Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic, and Athleta. So my work is to opening new outlets and also work as a buyer to different countries. Like so, I am the responsible person to buying their apparel product from the countries like Thailand, Indonesia, and India, Bangladesh, like this kind of countries. So after working 3.5 years, I moved to India. My hometown is like Assam, Guwahati. So when the journey start, the Go Baby Go journey start from there only. So it start with the just simple Facebook page in 2021. So it was I never thought to do business like this kind of things, but it is only to connect because if you visited Assam or any hilly place in Assam, right, there is a lot of transportation problem out there. So if you have own vehicle, right, then only you can move from one place to another place. There is worse the situations of the public transport. So my intention is to start this company is to just connect the driver and the rider. So the journey starts from there, from just a simple Facebook page, and then we get a very good response. Then we incorporate company like Go Baby Go OPC Private Limited company. Then from there we move to Delhi. Then we have started here in Noida Sector 3 as a company. Then we strict to corporate companies we restrict ourselves because at the time we don't have much funds in the for the ride sharing company, because at the time we got a very huge competition from the Rapido, Ola, Uber. So I thought let's restrict this one to only corporate. So now Go Baby Go Cabs is doing we provide our four wheelers to the corporate companies like KPMG, Deloitte, McKinsey, JP Morgan, and HCL, like this kind of companies. We give their employees pick and drop facilities. So in 2023, we realized something is going to very big in EV sector. So we introduced with a very small fleet of 50 vehicle two wheeler, where we are initially we are only giving to the Zomato, and after that we start giving to Swiggy, then Blinkit, Big Basket, and gradually we have increased our fleet. And in 2024 end, right, we have created this model because the demand is really huge. and we don't have much capital. So we thought, let's go to the market and create a very good model where everyone will be benefited. Like for me, like we got the funds to buy the vehicle, and the platform, they got the vehicle, and the rider, they got the vehicle to earn. So everyone will be benefited. So initially, when we started with the fleet, right, we got some losses, because we initially we were doing with the 3PL. It means like we were giving rider and also the vehicle. At the time, what happened, we got a lot of challenges over there, because what happened, like rider, we are they are on the fixed salary with us, and we are giving 18,000 salary, and they are earning only 10,000 rupees per month. So we decided we only give the fleet solution to the platform, not the riders. And from there onwards, we are only giving to the fleet. And the fleet solutions means managing all the operations, right? From the sourcing of the vehicle, maintenance, also collecting the rent, KYC, and background verification, recovery of the vehicle, like this kind of created all the operations heavy. And from there onwards, we have started our first hub in 2025, and now we have almost 66 hub in pan India. We are present in 16 states and 30 plus cities, and we have 10,000 fleet plus size. So this is the journey of the GBG EV, and in 2025, end of means in November, we have started one more brand, that is called GBG X, by seeing like a lot of problem facing the brands after sales service, right? So I want to give the customer, right, to choose their own brand, like to EV, and also give the one of the best services, because after sales service is not good as compared to the ICE vehicle for the EV. If you're talking about any brand, whether it is Ather, Ola, or like TVS iQube. So we are created a one platform that is called GBGX. It's a multi-brand outlet, same like Vijay Sales, where we have put 10 brands of EV. The top mid-range brands, the price started from 75,000 and goes up to 1,20,000. And it's one-stop solutions where you can get compare the EV vehicles, and also service, accessories, and spare parts. So for GVGX, we have 10 outlets. Three outlets is active, and seven outlets, they are in work in progress. So in end of the July, they all will be live. So that is the journey of the GBG EV. Our plan is like for the GBG EV. Now we are the top four company in India. If you're talking about the EV fleet, we want to make as number one with the fleet size of 40,000 by this year. And we are planning for GBGX as well, to open the outlet of at least 100 to 150. That's all about the GBG EV and GBG X and the Go Baby Go Caps Private Limited journey. So guys, if you have any question, you can ask us.
Right. Thanks so much, Akash, for the detailed, the information about, the brand and the journey so far.
Okay.
Suryash, my request is to please let's run through the presentation first. And meanwhile, in case if anyone would like to ask any question, I mean, you can do that. You can put it in the Q&A. If you've joined through the mobile, you will have two options. One is the chat, and the other one is the Q&A. You can, share your question in the Q&A, and we will take them. Yeah, Suryash.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to the panel and all the members who have joined. We'll quickly go through the presentation of Go Baby Go, and we'll discuss about the models and the opportunities we have created. So, the parent company is Go Baby Go Caps Private Limited, and now we'll be going through it. This is about the company. This is about Go Baby Go Caps. Its journey from the beginning in 2021 till now. These are our two brands which we have under the umbrella of Go Baby Go. One is GBG EV and one is GBG X. This is about this is the intro about our founder, Mr. Akash Ali. His journey from foundation till the current stage. Okay. This is the growth of EV two-wheeler market by the next decade till 2035. We'll be having a 28.3% of CAGR in the market growth due to the rise of quick commerce and other services, uh, urbanization and fleet electrification. Total cost of ownership for ICE vehicle is rising day by day. This will be growing our market. So let's go with GBG EV. So this is about GBG EV. We started in 2023, and now we have been expanding to more than 30 plus cities. This is our vision to revolutionize the last mile delivery and urban mobility in India with cost effective, reliable, and eco friendly EVs while becoming the most trusted platform. And our mission is to empower investors with an asset backed monthly income and supporting riders for their daily commute and delivery. These are the four esteemed brands we are working with. One is eSprinto, Quantum, Motovolt, and ODC. So they are our major partners in uh, vehicle deployment in the EV fleet. This is our presence across India right now. We are present in multiple states across India. And in the future, we'll be expanding soon to other cities as well. Other states which are remaining will be covering that. Now we have two franchisee models. One is non-hub model and one is hub model. The non-hub model starts from 5 electric vehicles. So you can put it into our existing EV hubs, which we operate across India. It goes up to 100 EVs. Here you don't require any capex to set up the uh, fleet. You just require the capital for the vehicles. Apart from that, everything is being done by the GBG hubs. um, Fixed monthly lease income per EV, low entry barrier for everyone to start with. So we have kept it for 5 vehicles. It is 100% FOCO. All the operations are managed by the team, GBG team itself. And it is ideal for the individuals or first time investors who are entering the market of EV industry or maybe investment, or they are starting to invest in the market. Then we have hub model. The initial investment starts from 100 vehicles and it goes up to 300 vehicles in the first year of that hub. In this model, we create a dedicated hub in the franchisor city where we set up the charging infra, the service stations, and even sometimes the parking of the vehicles will be done there. So here we'll have EVs from regular rental incomes, high scalability and ROI potential. So it's a FOCO model, so all the operations, logistics, and training will be managed by GBG only. Strong local market presence.
Suryansh,
Sorry.
if you could just help us understand this non-hub and hub model in a simpler form, like what would be what is this overall business model like?
Okay, so we operate through a hub model. So hub is a place where we operate. We have our vehicles there, and from there we deploy to the local market. So in the non-hub model, we don't. The investor doesn't require to buy a specific hub in their own city or anywhere. They can simply buy 5 vehicles, 10 vehicles, or 15 vehicles and put it into the existing hubs we have across India in different states. That is the only part they have to do. Rest all the things will be managed by the GBG team. They'll get a fixed monthly lease income per EV on monthly basis. So this is the non-hub model. In the hub model, the major difference is the initial investment. In the hub model, you have the basic investment starts from 100 vehicles, and there is a criteria that you have to put almost 300 vehicles in the first year or by the end of the first year. In this hub model, we create a dedicated hub in the franchisor city. So let's say there is a franchisor who is from Chandigarh or someone from Lucknow or someone from Patna, anywhere, proper city. So we'll create a dedicated hub in their own city if we have the feasibility of the quick commerce or the uh, last mile delivery network. So we set up the hub there, we set up the charging infra, we deploy vehicles there, and all the operations are being done by in their own specific city of the franchise. So this is the hub model. It is for a higher scalability, or like we can say a major form of investment where the franchisor or investor wants to have a good amount of fleet size, maybe 300 vehicles to 400 vehicles, 500 vehicles in his own city, right? So this is the model. This is ideal for entrepreneurs.
Sorry to interrupt you, Suryansh. Basically, hub model is like someone, the big investor, right, who wants to put a
Mhm.
bigger money. And the non-hub model, like who wants to just start with like 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakhs, like this kind of money. For them, it's non-hub model. So here they don't need to, take the space. They don't need to hire executives, right? They simply buy 5 vehicles and attach anywhere, wherever we are hub is there, or their city or any other city. They can put their vehicles and they can earn the rental income. That's the only difference. The hub is like the more bigger investor, who wants to serious investor, right, who wants to earn more money and who wants to enter in the EV industry in like in like booming way, like who wants to create own infra in the city, like this kind of investor. For that investor, the hub model is there, because the income opportunity is more in hub model, because they will be getting not only from the rental but also from like the vehicle spare parts surveys. In future we'll put the swapping infra there, right, so they will be getting benefited from there as well, right? So many other things are there in the hub model.
And we have to tell the Suryanshi, we have to tell for the ticket size also for this 100 EV
Okay.
initial
Yes.
investment.
Yes, we'll go through the investment models on the next slide. So this is the operation light model which we were discussing. All these things are taken care by the some things are taken care by the brands. In the non-hub FOCO model, brand guidelines are mandatory. Investment and ownership is by the franchisee. All the other operations are maintained by the brand. In the hub model, investment, ownership, and rent and utilities is managed by the franchisee. The rest, all the operations and maintenance is done by the brand. So this is the requirements of our franchisee model. For non-hub low-speed model, the investment starts from 3.8 lakh rupees for 5 vehicles. Here we get a fixed monthly revenue of 18,000 per month, and the IRR is 46%. The period will be 21 months where you can get the payback. The agreement period will be 4 years. And after 4 years, you have an option of selling those vehicles back to the brand. So we have a buyback policy. That is the 15% depreciated value of the investment. The non-hub high-speed vehicles model is there. So we have two vehicles. One is the low-speed models that are non-RTO, and its speed is 25 kilometers per hour, and one is high speed vehicles that are majorly used in long distance or maybe high speed traveling, where for example we can say Uber bike or Rapido, or maybe sometimes Porter, or these kind of uh, brands. So in this 5 vehicles, minimum investment starts from 4.7 lakh. The fixed monthly rental is 21,000 per month. The payback period for this model will be 23 months, and this agreement period will be for 5 years. The IRR still is at 46%, and the buyback value is applicable on this model as well. Now we'll move to the hub model, where we have to get our area. Since in these two models you don't have to get our area or store setup, it is already deployed in the existing brands hubs that is being operated by the brand. So in the hub model, the first requirement is the area. We require a minimum area of 1250 square feet. The store setup cost is borne by the brand. There is no franchisee fee in this hub model. The rent is borne by the investor, and we have the cap of 25,000 per month, and it may vary based on the location or the city of the hub to be operated or the opened. So for different tiers of cities, there are the caps we have set up, or an ideal budget we have set up for the rent. In the inventory, in the first month, 50 vehicles needs to be deployed. That cost us around 35 lakh rupees, and these investments goes up to 300 vehicles made by the end of the year one. Here, the revenue would be from rental revenue share, that is 80%. Referral revenue shares are 100%. Service spare parts revenue is 20%. And additionally, if we set up a charging infra or a charging infra in the hub, the investor gets benefited from that as well. The IRR in this model is 58%. The buyback is the same, 15% of the depreciated value. The payback period will be 22 months, and the agreement period is 5 years for this hub model. Any questions still now, so that we can move to the next plan?
Right. There are a few questions, but probably we already have answered. So Nitin asked, like, in hub model, we are providing any MG.
Since in the hub model, the rentals are fixed, so we have mentioned we have fixed rentals on the vehicles. We have the vehicle rentals are already fixed in the hub model as well. The referral revenues and service and spare part revenue may vary on the demand, or maybe the requirements or revenue we are getting. So these two can be variable. The rental revenue is fixed in both the models.
So MG, what you are asking is 3,600 per vehicle. So there is MG is there.
Yes.
Okay, 3,600 per vehicle. Okay. And another question is, who is the owner of the vehicle?
For low speed vehicle, right? It is owned by the investor only. Everything in their own name. And in high speed vehicle, there is two things are there. As high speed vehicles run on the roads, right? So there is a lot of challans and other operational things are there. So if the investor is okay with that, then we can put the high speed vehicle in their own name. Or what we do, like in the high speed vehicle, we put in the company name and we do one agreement with them. Like after 5 years, we will transfer the vehicle ownership to the investor, or we'll buy back with the 15%. So it totally the choice is the investor, or they can put their own name as well, or with the brand name as well. But for the low speed, it is for the investor only.
Bharat, there was a question on minimum guarantee MG for the hub. So I would like to add something about that.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So in the hub, so in the non-hub models, the amount is fixed and it is a guaranteed amount. So there is no need of an MG. But in the hub model, it is a percentage-based revenue. So we have a minimum guarantee of 12% of the total investment. So 12% is the minimum guarantee for hub.
Right. Hope that answers your question. Tanu, we will take all the question online, right?
Sure.
Okay. And there is another question. What if any issue with bike on field? Didn't get
Right.
that. What does that mean?
Actually, they are asking about any technical failure or breakdown of the EVs in the market while the rider is riding it in the fields. So in that case, all the service and maintenance is being managed by the brand in all the models. It either be non-hub or hub model. The service and the maintenance is taken care by us.
All right. So yeah, I mean, in case if someone still have any question, you please keep on putting it into the Q&A. We'll definitely get back with the answers. Now let's move on to the next model. Suryansh.
So yes, we'll move to the next brand. So now we'll move to GBG X. So GBGX is a multi-brand outlet for the EV industry. So where we have multiple reputed brands of the EV industry under a single showroom model, and we take care of the services of all the brands at our own. We give you genuine spare parts and accessories for all the brands which we are selling to. So about this, we have about GBGX. So GBGX is a singular vision to transform how India experiences premium mobility. Here we don't just sell scooters; we curate eco-friendly travel experiences into a multi-brand EV inventory, which is hand-picked, rigorously inspected, and presented with a level of transparency that sets new automotive retail standards. So here, our vision is to become India's most trusted and futuristic multi-brand EV retail chain, where innovation meets accessibility and every ride contributes to a cleaner planet. So the major and main key pointers of GBGX, why we are different from others, is that we focus on uh, trusted and reputed brands. We don't sell any of the low quality or low quality products or any low quality spare parts and accessories. So the first thing that we have in focus for GBGX is the trust factor, the genuinity. The second thing is the benefit of the customer. So we provide the service experience at our own showrooms. We don't give you the pain of service, and you don't have to go to the brand specifically for that service. We provide it at our own service centers at the showrooms. Transparency, so we don't have any hidden cost, only the honest prices which we are giving is what you have to pay for it. Our partner brands in GBGX are again eSprinter or Quantum, Goin, Motorvolt, Pigos, Crafton, Yo Bikes, Zelio, and other brands as well, which we have on regional basis, like ODC and other brands. Now our current presence. So in we have a showroom operational in Satara, Maharashtra. We have 3 locations in Assam that is operational. Uh, we have an inauguration coming up in Agra. We have an inauguration in Noida, which we are soon to open. Kota, we are already planning to open in next month. Chhatarpur is also on the way in the next month to be opened. Uh, Apart from this, I would like to add, we have recently opened our new office for GBGX in the Northeast region for that specific region or the Seven Sisters in Guwahati, Assam. So this is our 2 models of investment in GBGX. One is the unit franchise, the other is area development. So we'll start with the unit franchise. What we expect is the unit franchise model is where your role is to identify and finalize the location as the franchisor, drive local brand visibility and customer engagement to the brand to the showroom, since you are the go-to person for your local market. So your engagement with promoting the brands with the on different aspects will be required. The initial investment starts from 45 lakh rupees, and a minimum showroom area of 2000 square feet is required from the franchisors end. Now, how we support is staff hiring, assistance, and training. So all the staff that is required for our showrooms is hired by us and trained by us. Brand marketing and growth support is given by the brand. We run the operations. We manage the day-to-day operations of the showroom. We manage the customers and the sales. Tech optimized operational frameworks. We are deploying tech as well for all the showrooms, from inventory management to complete sales and delivery. Inventory planning for better performance so that we don't run out of stock for any of the inventories. It either be scooters, service parts, or accessories. Now we move to area development. Any questions for unit franchise if we have some?
Not so far, but there's a question like who will take care of the marketing?
We provide the support for the marketing. So on the national level, on the local level, on the digital aspects of the marketing, we are providing you the help. Our brand will be taking care of it. Some on some aspects in the local marketing, the franchisors' help would be required.
Okay.
Yeah. Moving to the area developer. Here we what we expect from the area developer is identify and finalize dealerships in the territory they are designated to. Drive brand visibility and engagement that is given for their own region in dealerships. So all the dealerships under the area developers or the territory we have given to the developer, their responsibility is to help the dealerships in their region to grow and have some local engagement and have some good amount of traffic at their dealerships. The initial investment starts from 3 CR. Here we a warehouse area of 8,000 to 10,000 square feet is required. How we support is we give you a district, 5 districts is given under their territory, and these 5 districts will be exclusively managed by them. We support in hiring, assistance, and training. We support in brand marketing, growth support, network building is there, which we help. So we run the operations for them. We manage the customer and sales. Tech framework is given to them to manage their dealer network under their territory. Even inventory planning and management systems and tech will be given to them so that they can plan the inventory for all the dealerships under their region and their own warehouse.
So Suryash, what is the earning opportunity of she is are investing in unit franchisee or area developer?
Okay, so I'll quickly move to the next slide where we have given the details about the earning opportunities. So this is about the expansion. We'll discuss it on the later part. Yes. So this is about the FOCO dealership, which we were discussing right now. The major things are brand guidelines that are mandatory. Investment is by the franchisee. Ownership is by the franchisee. Rent and utility is being managed by the franchisee. Other operations is managed by the brand. Revenue sales is managed by the brand. Expenses, net profit and losses is managed by the brand. So we'll go for the investment and revenue opportunities. In the franchisee plan, in the FOCO model, the earning opportunity is on the vehicle sales, on the service, on the spare parts, and even in some cases, uh, all the AMCs which they will be selling will be a part of their revenue sources. Even we provide a finance service for some vehicles. In some cases, they'll have a specific amount of commission. The area required is 2,000 square feet. The store and service center setup cost is 15 lakh rupees. So it is borne by the investor. The franchisee fee 5 lakh rupees. Initial investment goes to 30 lakh rupees for the vehicles, 5 lakh rupees for the accessories and service equipments. The MG for this model is 12% of the investment. The revenue shares I have already discussed. The payback period is 16 months for this model, and we have an agreement period of 5 years for the dealership. The brand support will be from customer relationship management. So entire customer relationship management on the unit franchise will be managed by the brand. The operations management will be given by the brands. Even the staff training and operation support is given by the brand. The marketing support, as we told, marketing and growth support is given by the brand or the unit franchises. Any questions for this specific model? So then we can move to the area level.
What will be included in the service center setup? You have to tell for the particular
Right.
service.
Right. So in the service center, we have some set of instruments that are required for the service. It will be the stand or the rack where the vehicles are kept for the service. We have that inventory rack. We have tools, complete tool setup. We have machines that is required. It may be air compressors or other type of things that are required. We'll have toolkits. These kind of inventory will be kept in the service center.
You will be provide the MG on total investment now?
Yes, the
Okay.
MG is on the total investment. Shall we move forward?
Yes, you can.
Sure. So now we'll move to the area developer. The area developer model is here. So in the area developer, as we told you, we'll give them a territory uh, where they'll have to make the total rollouts, that is 20. One direct unit will be managed by them, and 19 they have to create in their own territory by their references or their local model. The fee for the master franchisee is 32 lakh rupees. Their own direct unit setup cost is 10 lakh rupees. The inventory that we'll keep for their direct units is 24 lakh rupees. Right. And whatever franchisees they'll be creating, they'll get revenue on the 50% franchisee fee share for the sub franchisees they are creating. They'll also get margins on direct vehicle sales. Margins from direct units is 22%. Service spare parts is 100%. Inclusion space commission is 50%. And margins on COGS from the sub franchisee unit is 2%. The payback period for this specific model is 17 months for their area developers direct model. In this sub franchisee, what is the requirement is the area 2000 square feet. The store setup cost is 10 lakh rupees. The franchisee fee is 4 lakh rupees. The inventory investment is 24 lakh rupees. The gross margin for the sub franchisee is on the vehicle sales, service, spare parts, and is the commissions of 50%. The payback period for these sub franchisees will be 11 months, and the agreement period will be 5 years. So, any questions coming up for it in this model?
It's a pure FOFO model.
Yeah, we have FOCO and FOFO, both the models for that.
Okay, cool.
This one is purely FOFO model.
FOFO model. Okay.
Now we'll move forward for the future expansion targets we have.
Typing mistake over here. The franchisee fee.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was saying the franchisee fee share for the area developer is 35%, not 50%. So that's a typing error there. Franchisee fee share to the area developer is 35%.
Okay, I'll just write it down. Thanks for the note. I'll just add it. Okay, so now we'll move forward for the expansion targets. In Mumbai, we have multiple regions identified. In Maharashtra, we have identified multiple regions like Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur, Nasik, Thane, Kolhapur, Jalgaon, Sangli, Latur, and Aurangabad. In Assam, we have locations like Guwahati, Dispur, Jorhat, Dibrugarh, and Nagaon. In MP, we are expanding to Indore, Bhopal, Jabalpur, Ujjain, and Devas. And in Rajasthan, we have Jaipur, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer, Bikaner, Udaipur, Ajmer, Kota, and Ganganagar as our future expansion in the phase 1.
So, Suryansh, we will give the TIV also for the particular city. Like if we are targeting for Mumbai, say suppose we are giving definitely from company side, what is the TIV and on what basis we are taking that estimation for the volume, like 50 vehicle or 60 vehicle for the multi-brand outlet, right? So that also we are supposed to give for the prospect.
Yes.
Because that AD will not be able to give that kind of TIV figures or for the market industry where the estimation is based on. So that also you have to clarify like.
Sure.
Ashuran, one question from Deepika Shah. Can I take depreciation for IT purpose?
Yes, yes, they can.
They can. Okay.
Right.
One
Anything?
is more under area developer. We have to search for area franchise.
Sorry.
Under area developer, we have to search for area franchisee. Question from Rahim Khan.
Okay, so here
Yes.
two models are
Types
there.
of
Let me
franchise.
answer, Suryansh. So here two models is there. One is the FOCO and FOFO, right? In FOCO will help you to find out, but in FOFO you need to find out for the for the franchisee unit, because obviously you will be getting benefited for that. 50% of franchisee fees will be credited to your account. So your work will be find location and all. But in FOCO model will help you to find out.
Okay.
And even in case if it is done by the brand side, that will come under automatically under that the area
Right,
development.
right. Because we give
Right.
exclusive 5 district to them. Any which you have any business will do in this area will automatically goes to the area developer.
So those 5 districts
And,
will be decided by
and
you or the
no,
like.
no, the franchisee owner only, the area developer only. He will tell like I need this 5 district, so we can give it to them.
Okay.
And also here, like we got a lot of inquiries, right? So suppose if we give 5 district to them, and we got inquiry from those district, right? We'll share to them, the area developer. Also help them to close the deals as well.
Prakash, do you have any office in Tri-City and Punjab or near Ambala?
As of now, we don't have, but we are planning to open one hub in Chandigarh in coming month, in first week or second week of July. Already we have finalized the locations
Okay,
in
great.
in Sahibzada Ajit Singh Nagar. So very soon we'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other question in case if anyone would like to ask or any since we also have Mr. Ketan who comes with like 25 years of experience. Sorry, what is your like take on this business? How do you see this on an investment point of view?
See, because sir, let me tell the all audience actually, because the ICE vehicle now on the stage of because of the diesel and gasoline issues currently all across the world, this EV rush has been increased in last particularly 6 months. If you ask me, very fair enough. Then the companies are having the all models in waiting range and everything. So by this particular GBG module has been taken on very optimistic figure, which is a very good actually. It will the ROI will be much better than what we are committing to our investor or our partner as a dealership partners. So this business is like it is giving you a huge volume than whatever we have expected. And then the rush for the particular vehicles, the walk-ins, the footfalls, and the marketing expense for an investor will be at very low. So the return on investment will be much higher. The only things which we need actually is a commitment towards the showroom, towards the investment, and towards the partners. So that will be the advantage to the business. And because it is a multi-brand outlet, so the choices are huge for the customer who is coming in the walk-in, and the negotiation also will be much better. Like because if I will go as a Motor World to an individual customer for one particular vehicle, and going as a dealership for a multi-brand outlet for the combined inquiry of 100 or 150 vehicles per month for the particular company, that will give you much more advantage. So it is always a beneficiary outlet for investor, then for the AD, and then for the company also. So my intake is it is much potential business, and in the leadership of able leadership of Akash ji, I'm sure it will do the wonders, sir.
Thank you.
And Akash, also, I mean, we understand that we are at the early phase of this EV transformation. However, what is your core competitive advantage, which cannot be replicated by any other fleet operator in future or in that area?
Okay, so let's talk about the GBG EV first, then we'll come back to the GBGX. So GBG EV, right, in the rental business, only two things means in to run the EV fleet business, right? You need an ecosystem.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have a proper team, organized team with the tech enabled, right? So if you tell you like starting from the onboarding team to rent collection to KYC verification to background verification to recovery team to legal team to tech enabled team, like you need a proper ecosystem. Then only you can will survive. The second thing is like tech enabled, because it is not manually managed. You can't manually manage this the fleet rental, right? So you have a proper tech team who can analyze the data, because if you have uptime of 90%, then only you will be profitable company. If lower than, because there is a lot of companies are there, like our competitor like say EVs and Bounce Mobility or Hala, like. So why we are different from them is like we are working on the uptime, like. So if you check in our hubs, right, anywhere in India or anywhere in the city, you will not find the vehicle in the hubs, because all the vehicles are deployed in the roads. So the more vehicle in the roads, then only you are profitable. The first thing is. Second thing is the service, right? So the rider, they can pay you more rental, but they need the commitment of the service. How it is designed your service, right? Suppose if anything happen in the roads, how quickly you can send your technician, or how you have designed your ecosystem to give the service, right? So that is service, and one is the tech, and one is ecosystem. That is differentiate us from the other brand in the EV rental. And if you're talking about like multi-brand EV, right? If you check in India, right, there is no multi-brand outlet, because it is very difficult to convince a brand to come in the multi-brand. Because Motovolt, right, they're a big company. Their parent company is the 20,000 CR company. Or if you're talking Quantum Energy, right, it's also a 12,000 CR company, right? To convince them to come in the multi-brand, it's a very difficult task. As we have a huge volume in the EV fleet, right? We have a very good relation with this brand. I am the only person who convinced them to come in the multi-brand, and they give the license to us like TCs, and we have our own commitment. Like we need to fulfill this much of in a year. We need to buy this much of number of vehicles. Then only they are convinced to come in the multi-brand outlet. So there is no other brand who are in the multi-brand if you're talking about the EV sector. Second thing, what now the EV industry is doing, right? They're only focusing on the selling the vehicle, not focusing on the service, because sales give you one-time profit, but the service give you till the life of the vehicle, right? So we are focusing on the long term business, right? Not only selling the vehicle. That's why we are very choosy if you're talking about the brand, and we have very good negotiation with the brand. If you talk compare to other people, right? Specifically if you're talking about the spare parts or servicing tools, or what kind of support we can get from the as from the technician firm, right? And what is the training they will give it to us, if you're talking about the technician part, right? That's differentiating us from other EV player in the market. And also it is very good for the investor. If you see, right, if you are going if you want to enter in the EV industry for the dealership, if you go to any brand, the good brand, if you go to like this Quantum also, right, or Motor World, every brand they will ask you 40 to 50 lakh rupees to you. They will ask like 10 lakh rupees franchisee fees, 40 lakh rupees the inventory, right? So if you want to add four brand, it will cost you 1 crore 20 lakhs. But here for the investor, right, in 45 to 50 lakh rupees, you will get the multi-brand means multi-brand outlet options, where you can give the customer a very good experience with like a service where you can get the benefit of it, and also the spare parts, and also uh, the finance option. Not every EV company have the finance. Now the challenge is that only the very good brands they have the finance. So when the customer enter to your outlet, right, anyhow they will take one vehicle. Okay, so suppose if they have the budget of lower, so you have the lower budget vehicles also there, mid budget also there, and the higher budget also there. So you have you have a lot of things to offer to the customer. And also in the meantime, the finance facility where we drive zero down payment, so which will boost your sales as well. So for
So
the
which all
investor point of view,
so
yeah.
which all banks you are associated with for the finance?
So we every brand comes with their own finance. So suppose if you're talking about the Quantum, right? They have the Hero FinCorp. It is the largest NBFC in India, which gives almost all the pin codes of India, right? They give the finance, right? Second, IndusInd Bank, then IDFC, then
Mhm.
HDFC and Kotak. Five banks are there in Quantum. Again, the Motorbolt also, they have their own finance. So we have a lot of finance facilities are there. So we can offer to the customer. So even the 690 or 650 civil are there, we can give the vehicle.
Okay,
So,
and since it is a FOCO, of course, I mean, you just need money, and rest of all will be taken care by you.
right.
But who are your anchor customers for the fleet deployment? Like you will be putting it in the e-commerce, the food delivery, the quick commerce, the logistic companies.
Okay, so I categorize five different category for EV deployment. If you're talking about the fleet rental, right? So
Mhm.
I give low speed vehicles to quick commerce, like quick commerce means like Zepto, Blinkit, Instamart, those kind of platform, and also the food delivery like Swiggy, Zomato. This platform I give the low speed vehicle, and for the high speed vehicle I give to passenger vehicle like Ola, Uber, Rapido and
Mhm.
in drive, and also the logistic vehicle, right, like porter or shadowfax, and also the courier services like delivery, e-com, or like Flipkart or like DHL, like this kind of platform. So all this platform are associated with us, so we give in two formats, like one the B2B, one is the B2C. B2B is like we give to the platform, they run, only we need to give the maintenance. We don't need to collect the rental from the riders, or we don't need to do any KYC for the riders. We don't have any role there. Complete operations will be drive by the brand only, platform only. We need to make sure our vehicle is uptime, means we need to take care only the maintenance in the B2B. And in the B2C we onboard in their portal as a fleet operator, where they give us the rider and we need to give the vehicle to them, and also the complete operational support in case of the fleet operation as well. And also, like if they so two options are there. If they can't able to pay the rent, so we can collect directly from the rider, or we can take the from the brands itself, like the platform as well itself. So here in the B2C our profit margin a little bit high, but also the operation work is a little bit heavy as compared to B2B. In the B2B, our profit margin a little bit less, but there is no operational work.
Right. Just a minute, the last question. Is the monthly lease income guaranteed, or is it linked to vehicle utilization?
Actually, we have given the guaranteed income to our investor, because here we don't want to suffer like only because of us. We have very good expertise in like vehicle allocation, and also the demand is really high. If there is one vehicle is there, there is 10 riders already waiting for the vehicle.
Mhm.
So the utilization rate is always like really higher. So we give like 3,600 rupees per month to the our investor as a guaranteed rental income, so they can enjoy the fun.
So is it same for the non-hub also?
Yes, non-hub and hub both.
All right, great, thanks. All right, so I think that's it. We probably we are now at the end of this webinar, but I still feel that a lot of questions. You still have a lot of questions. So all our viewers, my request is to please get in touch with the respective leaders, so which you can see on the screen with Deepak. If anyone is from the Chandigarh, Punjab area, you can get in touch with Deepak. If anyone is from the Maharashtra or the Gujarat, can get in touch with Ketan. Yeah, so that's how you can get in touch with us, and we will fix all your further queries that you may have. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Um, okay, so Rahim Khan will definitely get in touch with us. With you. We are from Hyderabad, right? Okay, great. All right, so that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Akash, for coming. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.